Welcome to another episode of Living in Colorado Springs. This is one you don't want to miss. We just ended our last video right here at the ranch house. So if you haven't checked out the Powers Boulevard neighborhood tour yet, you want to check that out so that you know everything that you have convenient and close access to. We are here in Banning Lewis Ranch. This monstrous neighborhood has it all the parks, open spaces, trails, amenities, a million different varieties of types of homes, new development, older homes. It is absolutely insane that you got all this going on in here. So today I am going to show you, again, all the parks, open spaces, trails, over 75 acres of parks and open spaces and miles of trails. I'm going to show you all the amenities, and then I'm going to show you the new homes and the new developments that you can get in here. You definitely don't want to miss this, because at the end of the video, man, there is a crazy home. I can't believe that this home exists in here at this price point, and you don't want to miss that one. But what better place to start this tour than right here in the heart of the community, the Banning Lewis Ranch House. So here in this little ranch house, you've got a 24-hour access gym, so 24-hour access to be able to work out whenever you want to as a resident of this community. Right over here on this side of the building, you got a really cool event space that you can actually rent out for, you know, birthdays, graduation, all that sort of stuff, anything that you want to rent it out to, or just gather with the neighbors for a little bottle of wine over here. It's awesome. On the other side of the building, you got a massive outdoor pool, tennis courts, pickleball courts, a big giant park and open space, a little play park for the little kiddos. I mean, and this is just right here in this tiny little hub. This is a massive, massive neighborhood. It's got to be, I don't know, what do you think, Kemper? It's definitely the biggest master plan community we have here in the city, right?
I will think so.
It's huge. We got a lot of content to cover today. Let's go check it all out. Jumping right into it here, we're in the heart of the neighborhood, right next to the ranch house, and you can see behind me and all around me there are so many different types and styles of homes in here. There's something for everyone in here. We have stuff all the way down from the typical 3-bed, 2-bath, smaller end homes, all the way up to, you know, your larger 5-bed, 4-bath homes. Everything I've seen, at least at the time of filming this video, it's probably going to appreciate over time. So call us and make sure to, you know, kind of see what prices look like at whatever time you're seeing this. But I've seen stuff from the mid-4s all the way, honestly, up into like the low 8s in this area here. So there is a variety, a style, and a price point for absolutely everyone in this neighborhood here. And this neighborhood, you can tell it's so well maintained around here. I mean, the grass, even this time of year when everything's dead and brown, looks absolutely beautiful. You are actually inside of a metro district here, so metro district fees do apply, and it's kind of like its own tax that gets assessed against this area for specifically for upgrades and maintenance all around the neighborhood here. So as you can see, again, beautiful homes. There's some beautiful views with these homes, super well maintained neighborhood, and again, just crazy convenient access to everything. Now, I mentioned before, we're not done with amenities, so don't think we're moving on from that. We're gonna have more amenities for you later on. But as I mentioned before, one of the big draws in this neighborhood is the parks and the open spaces. There are, I think it's something like currently over 75 acres of parks and open spaces here of all different types. There are miles and miles of trails throughout this neighborhood. And one of the biggest parks is right here behind Kemper. We're gonna go take a look at this thing. You wanna talk about a space to run the dogs and run the kids and just go enjoy a warm afternoon out. This is it right here. So right next to the ranch house, I'd say you've got at least 2.5, 3 acres, you think, Kemper?
Yeah, at least.
Of just massive park. Yeah, I mean, so much space to be able to run around and play. I mean, what more do you need at the end of the day, right? You got the gym, you got a pool, you got an event space, you got the pickleball and tennis courts right here. Who doesn't love pickleball? I love it. Francis loves it. Man, we got to get Kyle out for some pickleball someday. I'd love to see that guy have to run around and chase a pickleball. And then you got all this open space right here. And this is just one small little area of this neighborhood in here. I think there are going to be probably more than 10,000 homes in this development by the time it's finished. There's so much new development going on here on the east side of the neighborhood. We're going to take a look at all of that here in a little bit as well, all the new builds, get you guys some inside access to these new builds here. But I mean, man, these parks and open spaces here are fantastic. Let's go check out the rest. All right, so speaking of more parks and open space, I mean, just look at this insanely expansive park here. Gosh, the views of Pikes Peak from here are fantastic. It's a beautiful day today, and we are here in another park just south of where we just were at the ranch house. This is called Climbers Park. As you can see behind me, tons of play equipment for all the kiddos. So if you want to get the kids out and run them around and get the sillies out, is what I like to call it. You've got some, what do they call these? Like zip lines here, right? And then a little climbers wall and just tons of equipment for kids to play on and go nuts on. And again, just get all the energy out. I mean, every one of these little enclaves in this neighborhood has a park attached to it. It's insane. So it's like no matter where you live in this massive neighborhood, you've got a park almost always within walking distance of you. It's pretty sweet. I almost forgot to mention, it's obviously closed this time of year. You can see we're filming in February. It feels like a summer day, but we're filming in February. So there is a water park here. It's called Banning Lewis Ranch Vista Water Park. Massive water park over there. It's mind-blowing, man. You literally got everything in this community over here, right? 75 acres, again, of parks, trails, and open spaces, a water park. And later on, we're going to go and check out the retreat, and we're going to go check out all the new developments that are going in. This neighborhood is just wild. It's got everything. So don't forget about the water park, but let's go ahead and head over to the retreat. I mentioned this neighborhood has something for everyone. And when I say everyone, I mean everyone. Here we are again in Banning Lewis Ranch. This is the retreat. It is a 55 plus only gated community just for folks over 55. And this is awesome, man. Oakwood is doing the vast majority of development in the entire Banning Lewis Ranch area, and they are doing all the development right here for the retreat. You got your own special amenities, and if you love zero maintenance, you want to pare down a little bit on the size of your home and really enjoy that retired life rather than spend all your time maintaining your home and maintaining your yard and doing all those things, then the retreat might be for you. So let's go in and check out this model. They've got, I don't know, something like 6 different models in here. We're just gonna check this one out in the interest of time, but like I said, I want to make a quick pit stop over here. We are gonna go view all the new stuff on the other side of the neighborhood. I promise we're gonna get to that, but we had to check this out first. So let's go inside. Here we are inside of the Peros model. There's so many models out here. I had to stop in at the sales office and grab some sheets, but this is the Peros model. Absolutely beautiful, open floor plan, plenty of space in here, but again, all about just like zero maintenance, enjoying your home and enjoying your life. You've got a nice little office set up here, or could be used as a formal dining room, something like that, and then just opens up into all this space in here. And one of the things that I love that they're doing in here is adding windows pretty much everywhere they can, because I'm sure you saw out there on the street, like these homes are tight and they're in close. Again, the goal here is like zero maintenance, but they're adding windows in wherever they can to just bring in tons of natural light, so it doesn't feel like you're in a neighborhood that's insanely cramped. So I love these like bar height windows in here in the kitchen. Again, just brings in a bunch of natural light without being intrusive to the neighbors around you or feeling like you're being intruded upon. And then just tons of open space here. These things are brand new. Let me go show you my favorite part of this home, which would be the primary suite. So again, tons of space in here. I mean, massive bed, you got big furniture, 2 lounging chairs in here, and then this. Your primary ensuite, all yours. You got a nice walk-in shower here. I'm sure you could do this curbless if you wanted to. This is just kind of the builder standard stuff, but tons of space in this bathroom. I mean, you are not short on space at all. You got a separate water closet here. You got the shower over there, a massive walk-in closet right here. I mean, what more do you really need, right? 2 bedrooms, 1,700 square feet. And that's just here in this model. Like I said, they've got like 6 other models out there right now. So they're building all types of homes, from paired patio homes to the shared driveway homes to, you know, your traditional single family style homes. And your prices really range anywhere from kind of the mid-4s and on up. So you can find tons of variety in here. And listen, this place, you got your own amenities in this place, your own amenities. You don't have to share with the rest of the community. Let's go take a quick look at that. And then I promise you, we're gonna jump to all the new development so you can get a picture of everything in here. Just step outside of the Peros model, you can hear there's still some construction going on here. They got a lot of construction left in this particular development in the neighborhood, but I mentioned amenities and how you have your own. I mean, it is absolutely crazy how many amenities you have in here just to yourself, just for the 55 plus. We're on one of the main walking trails in here. So you got your own trails and open spaces. You got your own fitness and movement studio. So you want to pop up in the morning, go get some yoga in or go get a workout in. Drive your golf cart over to the community center over here, because I'm pretty sure golf carts are allowed in the neighborhood, and pop in and get your workout. You got your own beach entry, pool and spa. So your own pool, your own hot tub, and like your own community center that has those things. It's absolutely ridiculous. I think I've said absolutely twice now, but I don't know what other adjective to use, because it's just crazy in here, right? And I mean, you've got beautifully designed homes. And while we're out here on this trail, walking towards one of the main open spaces, you got this beautiful little demonstration garden here. Expansive and gorgeous views of Pikes Peak, all while you can be out here in your own private open space, playing some pickleball, taking in the views, and living the life. What more could you need in your own 55 plus community? Should we go check out the new development stuff now?
I think it's time.
I mean, we could spend all day in here.
Good. Let's see the newest of the new.
Let's go check out the new. I'll see you guys over there. All right, so mentioned variety. Again, this is just another little enclave here in Banning Lewis Ranch that has so much variety in it. We are now in the Ashmore neighborhood on the southeast side of Banning Lewis Ranch. They just finished development in this area, but you can find everything in here, from townhomes up on the north end, all the way up by Dublin and Vista del Pico, all the way to what I think is these really cool and unique kind of shared driveway homes. You still have your own space. You still have your own yard space. You got your own driveway that gets maintained for you. And then you get, honestly, out of some of these, you get some wild views with like the 3rd story up there. So these are just Again, more variety, really unique, and then everything in this neighborhood, at least currently, right, current day prices, all the way from the high threes in the townhomes on the north end, all the way up to the mid sixes with some of your single family homes in here and some of the large shared driveway homes. This was the carriage home collection by Oakwood. I've had a couple of clients move into these and they absolutely love it. I mean, you got, again, everything that you want in this neighborhood. All the sidewalks, trails right across the street. We got a trail here running throughout the neighborhood, parks, open spaces, beautiful Pikes Peak views from the parks. I mean, again, what more do you need? I keep saying it in this video, but what more do you need? Okay, so here we are in the new, what you've been waiting for. We're gonna tour some brand new builds out here on the very far eastern edge of Banning Lewis Ranch. It blows me away to be out here. Absolutely blows me away, because when I first moved here, this was a working cattle ranch. I mean, there were cowboys on horses and four-wheelers driving cows around, and now it's this massive development that goes from Mark Shuffle almost to Falcon. I mean, look at this out here. You can see the edge of Falcon right there. It's absolutely incredible how many homes they're stacking in this neighborhood, and they've kept quality and convenience and all of that at the top of mind over the years they've been developing this. So we got Oakwood right here specifically. They are building the American Dream model. It's these paired patio townhomes starting at an excellent price point here. So if you're looking for affordability but still new, this could be a great option for you. We got Richmond American building out here, Covington. We're gonna go take a look at this whole new filing so you guys can see everything. So we are going to be checking out this new model, this coach house model by Oakwood Homes out here in Banning Lewis. But if you guys didn't know, or you haven't figured out by now, we are local real estate agents here in Colorado Springs, and while our channel is dedicated to everything regarding where to live, work, eat, play, all of those things, we love to help people find the right home for them. So if you are thinking about relocating to Colorado Springs anytime in the near future, please reach out. All our information's in the description box and right here across this little bar at the bottom. Reach out, call, text, email. We get people calling us all the time who are relocating here, and we want to be able to help you guys out. So reach out and let's go check out this model. All right, here we are inside of Oakwood Homes' coach house collection. This right here is the Frisian model. It's got a very, very interesting layout. I can't wait to show you guys the next two floors. So when I first walked in here, this is an almost 2,000 square foot home. And when I first walked in, I was like, this doesn't feel like this is gonna be a 2,000 square foot home, right? It's a little smaller on this main level. Part of that's because you do have a really nice size 2-car garage right here. It is the shared patio style, very similar to the carriage homes that I showed you over in the Ashmore community. Just want to show you really quick though, as small as this feels right now, you've got massive garage and storage space out here. So I do think they laid this out well. It's just not the typical layout that you see in Colorado Springs. Feels like a little bit more of that denser kind of urban style layout. And so let's go check everything else out. But real quick, just want to mention, you do have a really nice kitchen here. Stone countertops, really nice electric stove and microwave package. I don't believe right now that the builder is including the fridge. That might be part of their incentive package, but we'll go check out the next floor. So we'll start in here real quick. This is kind of your, I guess, living quarters, if you will, in this house. I don't know. This is your laundry room here. It's actually a decent sized laundry room. I've lived with and dealt with much smaller laundry rooms, so really not bad at the end of the day. Let's just go ahead and check out what everyone wants to see in this home. And this is your primary bedroom with a nice ensuite. You can see you got plenty of space in here. I think this is a queen or a full, but it will definitely fit a queen or a king, excuse me. Again, you are a little tight and close to your neighbors here, but this home, this particular home, well, I'll give you the price later. Let's check out this bathroom. So very nice ensuite, tile throughout, floor to ceiling tile in your shower, double sinks here with the stone countertop, and then a really nice and spacious walk-in closet here. One of the things that Oakwood is doing, and Aspen View does this too, if you guys haven't checked out that fountain tour, you'll see Aspen View in there. But I love when they add these tiny little windows in to the closet, gives it natural light without ruining any of your privacy. Let's go check out this third floor. So really cool space up here. Again, very unique for this area in terms of its layout. I didn't expect this when I first walked in. There's another set of stairs. Kemper, what did you think when you first walked in? Like,
I had no idea what was going to happen with this whole house.
This is very interesting to me because it's kind of flipped from what the traditional is, right? So you have a massive loft and living space up here. This is where the home feels the most open, at least in this particular model. You've got some pretty cool views out here of Pikes Peak. Obviously, they're going to build some more back here, but I don't think it's going to ruin the views too much from this particular model. If you are interested in this one, unfortunately, this one did just sell. These things are selling like hotcakes right now. It's kind of silly, but what would you have guessed, Kemper, that this home was priced at?
I'm gonna say $450.
Pretty darn close. So this was priced at $437, $437.5, something like that, I think is what this one's sold at. And they've got a little bit lower on the price point, starting in the low 400s, going all the way up to, I think, the high 5s, depending on what you're putting in, the size of the home, all that sort of stuff, and the layout, of course. So this one, again, is the Frisian model. I think they've got like 6 other floor plans in the coach collection. You can definitely check them out on their website. It's just Oakwood Homes. But honestly, I thought this was kind of cool, man. It's not the traditional layout at all. So that would like take some getting used to for me personally, but it is totally functional, right? Like,
Definitely uses the space efficiently.
it uses the space efficiently. You still get everything you need. You have a very small backyard, but again, the pro there is like super low maintenance. You know, living in this metro district, like your streets and sidewalks get maintained for you. And then you still have like that little backyard there for like the pets and things like that. And then again, 75 acres of parks and open spaces in here. But Oakwood is not the only builder in here, and this is not the only style of home that you can find in here. Right across the street, Richmond American has a model. We're gonna go check that out real quick, and then that'll kind of be the gist of Banning Lewis Ranch. I mean, is there anything else that you can really think of?
Could there be anything else?
I mean, I guess there could be, and there eventually will be. We're gonna have to keep updating this tour, man. The builder rep told me they got 10 years of development left going out east, which is insane, absolutely insane. So let's go check out these other models, and we'll see you guys over there. So you thought the home across the street, maybe you thought that was a little bit too small for you. Listen, I thought it was well appointed. I thought it was efficient. Maybe it is a little bit too small for you. Well, I have got the perfect home for you, and you've been waiting to see this home, this whole video. I mean, this thing is insane. Kemper and I took a quick little tour before. It's pretty wild, right? It is wild. And so you've seen all the crazy variety of homes that we have out here, all the conveniences, the open spaces, parks, trails, all that stuff. What I'm gonna show you now is one more home that you can get. This is from Richmond American. The size of this home feels insane. It's 3,600 square feet, the way this one's currently laid out. Comes with a basement finished as a standard. Richmond American builds everything spec which I know some of you are like, spec homes. Well, listen, spec homes control the pricing that is on this home. And you saw the last one was at 437-ish, 438. This is priced here at 674. And I felt like walking through this thing that it was priced well. So let me quit yapping and let's go see this thing. All right, so this home is an entertainer's delight. I mean, this thing, I was pretty blown away by this. So let's just get into it. So first things first, you got this massive office with these beautiful French doors on the front. Let me pick up my papers I just threw on the floor. This is a massive office space. Honestly, this could have been another bedroom, as big as this thing is. This house is 5 beds, 3.5 baths. You got a finished basement, and again, so much entertaining space. This is ridiculous. Come check out this main space. Okay, so heart of the home here, you've got this well laid out living room here, plenty of space, beautiful little fireplace right here, you know, your TV and couches and all that stuff. This is plenty of space, but this thing, this is ridiculous. Look at the size of this island. I think Kyle said in the $1 Million Homes video, if this was an island, it'd be like Oahu. Whatever island is bigger than that, this is like Australia. Okay, this thing is massive. It's a continent, not an island. You have so much space here to entertain, cook, have all the snacks out. I mean, imagine Christmas parties at this place. We do Christmas parties with our friends every single year. Same friends that we've been doing them with for like 15 years now or something ridiculous like that. And I love the big island because you just set all the food out and everyone's just mingling and having a great time, and everyone can come and get food. And then when people bring dishes, there's enough space for all that stuff. You have plenty of space here in this kitchen. Ridiculous amount of countertop space, cabinetry and storage. I mean, this is wild, man. You got a single oven with the microwave built in over there and the fridge, and then this dining space right now. I mean, these are nice, cushy, kind of bigger chairs. You could probably have a little bit more room with a different style of dining table in here, but seats 8 comfortably. And I mean, look at all the, I mean, other homes are going to get built back here, right? Don't get me wrong on that, but like, I love the amount of light coming into this dining room. Sunset dinners here would be so beautiful, so beautiful. I mean, did you think this is what we were going to see when we walked into this home? This is kind of crazy. Again, I get it. It's a spec home and people have their opinions about spec homes, but this was really well done by Richmond. So you do have a nice little half bath here, and then down there, I mean, a monstrous basement. There's so much entertaining space down there. You don't have 1, you don't have 2, but you have 3 giant entertaining spaces, and one of the bedrooms is down there, and then there's a huge storage room that I'm pretty sure could be converted to another bedroom. So this could end up being a 6-bed, 3.5 bath. I mean, so much space in here. And again, you're greeted by so much natural light as soon as you step up in here into your 3rd entertaining space. This is crazy. I mean, everyone's over. Throw the kids up here, have them go nuts. Throw the kids downstairs, have them go nuts. You have all these like separate personal living spaces up here. I mean, this is fantastic. So much space, so much space. Let's continue, show you what I know you really want to see. And that's the primary bedroom. Again, this is a spec home, right? Lay on this bed. It's all right. It's a model home bed, but look at these coffered ceilings in here. Like, this is not what I'd expect to see in a spec home. And again, so much natural light with these windows. the way the neighborhood is built, I mean, there will eventually be, you know, a little bit more going on back here. Like, you're gonna feel like you still have privacy in your primary bedroom. And then I want to show you the most ridiculous thing in this house. It's too bad Kyle's not on this tour with me, so he could test out the size of this monster shower. What did they call it? The party shower?
They called it the party shower.
I don't know if I'd call it a party shower, okay? Maybe a super shower would be a more appropriate term for this thing. I mean, it is monstrous. I'm almost 6 feet tall, so this is definitely almost 6 feet long. If one shower head's not enough for you, you got two, and that's standard. Monster shower, separate water closet, and then a monster walk-in closet. I mean, this space has just been insane. And again, this is 5 beds in a master plan community. Gets you super close to the Powers corridor, right? If you haven't watched the Powers video, check that out, because that Powers corridor is full of all the shopping, dining, entertainment. You're super close to Peterson Air Force Base here. It's a quick shot up Powers, back to I-25. You get all of that, 3,600 square feet. If you guys haven't seen the $1 million home tours yet, you need to go check that out, because that gives great context to this home being priced at $675. Would you agree?
I would agree, absolutely.
Yeah. Let's go check out this other standard feature that I'm a little surprised by, and that's the covered patio. Let's go sit out there. All right, so taking in the views from your covered patio, I even see there's a gas stub out here. So if you just want to like run a line directly to your grill, like, you've got it, it's ready to go. This is just wild to me that this is standard stuff in a spec home at this point at $675. I mean, has blown me away. And this neighborhood, I'm out here looking at it. Like I mentioned before, there's like 10 more years of development left. So there's a ton of room to grow. And you know, the values are gonna have to grow over time in this neighborhood, right? Like, it's wild. We have seen a lot of stuff. If you stuck around to the end, you're awesome, and thank you for sticking around. We saw it all, the variety of homes that you get in here, the different price points, the parks and the open spaces and trails and community features and community centers, the retreat for 55 plus. And again, this was all kind of a broader extension of our Powers Boulevard neighborhood tour. So if you haven't watched that yet, right, even if you're not interested in the other neighborhoods throughout that tour, you got to go back and watch that so you can see everything that you have super convenient access to, because that's all, I don't know, a 10-minute drive from right here, you know,
Yeah,
10 or less. You just got everything you need out here, and again, it's super convenient access to everything in this awesome little community over here. So again, just want to mention, we are realtors here in Colorado Springs and the whole Pikes Peak area. So if you are thinking about relocating anytime in the near future, we've got all the info. We're experts on this area, so you got to reach out to us. All our information's in the description box below. We're the guys who answer the phone calls, emails, and text messages, and we would love to help you. In the meantime, go and check out this neighborhood tour playlist that pops up right here in the corner. It'll give you a great feel for everything that's in Colorado Springs. I think we got the best neighborhood tours on the planet, Kemper. So make sure you go and check that out, and we'll see you next time.